Good morning. Good morning. How's everybody doing here? It's about 7:15 in the morning in Chi-Town. What do we got going on here this morning? It is the 7th of July. That's right. 7/7/26. Okay. Um, we got crewed up a little bit here. There was a couple of rockets fired into the Strait of Hormuz. Iran forever. Um, we'll see about that. So slightly higher here. Crude really, Yuko not doing anything here, but slightly, and I say slightly, it's up about 44 cents. All right, so not much to talk about. We got the NATO summit starting today too, so might get a little vol during the day. We'll see about that. You never know. And the industrial's kind of stalled out. Tech is lower again. Um, do I keep saying not to chase tech? Don't chase tech. Um, I tell you, I wish it would capitulate and just kill these things so then we can move on with our lives. We seem to be, um, but today is a happy day because my Dow baby is moving to the upside this morning. Okay, so the diamonds. All right, on the futures there, I can tell you right now what's going on right off the bat. Q's take day down. SPY is stuck inside day and diamonds are taking the day up. All right, so up to 530 there on yesterday, 530.09. We made a new high. We're looking for what would he say? We talked about. Let's look at that Dow Jones. I'm calling 55,000, something like that. DJI. How about a DLI? How about a DJI, buddy? DJI. All right, Dow Jones Industrial Average 52,824. All right, I think we can expand all the way to 55,000. All right, couple of couple of couple of breaks along the way. Some triangle outs. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. All right, so anywho, what do we got, man? We got on the sectors that we're looking at here. XLV, man, I still think number one here for the month, holding up pretty good. All right, holding up pretty good there. All right, I'm just looking at it from a weekly performance now because it's only one day in here, but it's XLV, and then we got XLC Communications, really good here. And on the monthly on the communication services, we're we're a little estranged here. So I'm just going to go off of the week right now because we're just too early in to be looking into the month here. All right, so communication services, financials, consumer cyclicals, technology, and industrial, which I think have kind of stalled out of it. And healthcare, I think there's still room to move on that one too. All right, my staples are starting to show up a little bit more this morning too. So a little bit of move there, XLP. We'll go through some of those sectors, and let's go through there right now. So XLC Communications here holding up fairly well. I got another hammer up on the day. All right, so looking for continuation to the upside, 110.89. I see this. It's just a mark. I don't know what that means, but the week is looking good, guys. We got the 2-1 inside. We're looking to take this 2-2 back up and see if we can get that and to see if we can get that group to really start to trigger. And you guys know the names that we talk about in these group here. Meta, all right, Meta's the one, right? And Meta kind of trying to get its act together on the dailies here. 603.99. So we looking at a 212 back up on Meta here today. Let's see if that can lead the charge with communications. All right. So Meta cooking a nice 2-1-2 coming back in today, and that looks like it's going to take that day up right off the bat. Um, Netflix stalled out again here on the dailies with the 2-1 inside. 76.89. You're at 78.07 to get out of there. I still think it'll get its act together, but right now, with the month being like it is, um, this is a little bit of troubling. Okay, so sit tight with Netflix. Some things are going to have to change to get that to get going there. All right, so and then that Roblox, just can't take the next step. It's going to get there, but yeah, again, I mean, these are some really bad news. Bad news is that when you got a stock that need to go up, give it some bad news. All right, that's what I say. Two up there on your monthly here. All right, so kind of and completely stalled here with inside week. Um, we'll see. We'll see. I just don't know. Again, throw me some bad news here. Throw me some bad news. Tell me a court case is going bad or something. All right, Roblox. I think you can. Get it, but the question is when. I guess that's the big question. When? All right. So, Roblox, there's that group in there. Take Two Interactive. This one's going to be coming out with a brand new video game that's going to be crazy, where you can gamble on it. So there you go. I got some more of that. All right. 2-2 up on the week here already, kind of stalling out on the month here. So this week pushed up here because it's had a good day yesterday, but the month is still kind of stuck behind here a little bit. So that should come back up. This one's definitely one of the leaders in that group. And then we got those satellites in there, right? Siri just kind of fell apart yesterday. Had a really nice run here, man. All right, really, really nice. So we found some exhaustion risk at 31.16. That's gonna happen. We look for that. All right, 2-2 back down here on the end of the day. Kind of gave it the 2-1 knockout to finish the day here, back down to 30.71. I don't know if that's 30.97 or what it is. These are just marks. I don't think they are anything. All right, so Siri, we know that one has been strong. ASTS is another one here that's been kind of failing. And now you see it. You're 2-1 down on the month. You're 1-1 on the month now. And you're down on it. It wouldn't take much to fix this to get this back up. But you're going to get now. You've tossed this thing into to the parts where you're not going to get back to a green month until you get to $87 now. This early in the month, but it could get right here. But if it any more to the downside, it's just going to get more and more difficult for that thing to turn around. So again, these ain't doing anything, man. GSAT's not doing anything. 2-1 inside. You gonna give me a 2-1-2 day up today? 80.52? No, not quite. Not yet. Again, good here on the satellites on your 2-2. So get the 2-1 inside on the month here. I'd like to see a 2-1-2 reversal on that month if it gets right. But look at this thing, man. Garbage is what it is. It's just not trading well. All right. So we don't touch that. All right. GSAT, we don't like that one at all. All right. So that's your GSAT, and that's your, your communication stocks. All right. And then we'll go to the financials. I mean, what's to say, man? Bank America, it looks like it's going higher again today now. All right, closing at 60, closed at 59.94. We got over to 60.59 on the overnight. She pulls back down. I don't know, man. Pie in the sky. Banks are great. I just don't. I get concerned about valuations a little bit on these, because these are really moving away here now on these banks. Okay, again, cautiously optimistic, um, very optimistic, and maybe a little less caution. All right, that's my thoughts on Bank America. I think that's on my thoughts on the whole group there. Just got a little rich, man. All right. You get the two up here on the month here and two up on the week here, kind of pushing away now. I like Wells Fargo. She's got more room to get back up. She stalled out the last time she fell apart was when she got up here. All right, and then all of a sudden it triggered a whole nother month down. All right, so we're at that point right here, right now at $87. This is what I was there watching it when it came up and made those highs, made the highs up here at 97.7, and then it slid. All right, because you see, when you get up to the highs, things break and they come back down. All right, so keep an eye on the banks. All right, I would be looking for more broadening formation setups on that one. And right now we don't have anything like that. We got a solid two up on the month, holding up pretty well. We know that we had some exhaustion risk here, but that's also ways back. All right, and that was in the April. That was in April. All right, and then you can see January, February were just not great at all. So let them climb. Let them climb. All right. Goldman Sachs is the big dog on the street. Up another 10. Was up to 10.55 yesterday. All right. So two up on the week here, and you're really kind of stuck inside the month here. All right. So you're going to have some work to do there, Goldman Sachs, to try to get back up to 11.25. That was going to be a little bit of a climb. JP Morgan. There you go. 2-2. You're stuck inside the month with the 2-1, and you're stuck inside the week. That should get fixed and get back up. All right. The way they've been acting, they've been pretty strong. All right. You can look at like PNC, some of the financials. I do have two that I can point out to you this morning that are crappy. 254 it got up to on PNC. Now she's back inside. Looking to take that up. Look at that guy go. All right. Visa's down this morning here. Closed at 357, trading down 348. We got Visa coming back down. I didn't get the news on it, but I saw that Visa and MasterCard are both coming down here this morning. MA coming down. Got up to 542. Now it's down by $20. Coming back down on MasterCard, and AXP was really strong yesterday too. And we are holding up fairly well here with American Express. All right. Visa and MasterCard. Keep an eye on those guys. All right. But on Visa, I can tell you this. You got a really good support level at that 325-ish. All right. I do watch that one. All right. So there you go on your financials. We'll see about that. And then we got our cyclicals. What do we got in the cyclicals? Oh, boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy! What do we got going on there? I gotta get my cheat sheet out here. I'm not gonna go too much here. All right, cyclicals. Get over here. All right, looking at the cyclicals here. What do we got going on here, man? I'm just gonna blast through a couple names here. Best Buy. Best Buy's two up on the day. Cooking the inside month. Looking to go 2-1. Going to look to go 2-2 up. All right, Best Buy. Best Buy looks not horrible on Best Buy there. Tractor Supply, not much going on there, as you can see. Deckers is very seasonal. If you get your deck built, you don't get it built again for a long time. So, and I think that they picked up a lot of business for a period of time. Now they got to expand into other markets or start coming up with some new tricks. All right, so I do like Deckers. I think that thing's better. But I don't right now. I don't know. Marriott not doing great here. I mean, it's good. It's having a good year. I can't say. Getting back to 410 is going to be really trying. That's a shooter back down, and you're holding inside here right now. You got this 3-week down that kind of took a hit there. But we'll see what happens. We're only a few days in here, guys. All right. So what? 4 days. All right, so let's not get too crazy. Marriott, see what she wants to do there. That one's not that bad. Etsy fell apart royally. 74.99 now. She's starting to fight back here. I knew this day was a fade up. I had a feeling. Um, and then yesterday, we kind of came back inside it. I was like, I was looking at it at the end of the day yesterday. I was like, oh, maybe this thing's going to start to go. No, week is still weak, and month is still weak. All right, I think it will get back, but it's going to take longer than you think. Let's see, Dillard's department stores. There you go, down, down, down. Sprout Farm is down. Sprout Farm is a little bit better here, but the week is really in bad shape right now. Macy's tried to get it going here yesterday, and where's she at now? I don't know if this is real. 23.83 maybe. All right. Macy's tried to get its act together yesterday. Nike, you know, I like it. That's all I can say. PAG, not much there. Penske's good. Full time frame continuity to the upside get. All right, Penske. That looks good. That one looks good. Ross Stores and Royal Caribbean Cruise Lines. We love this setup on this 312 down. I'm going to be looking if this thing starts to break any more on the weeklies coming down. I definitely will be being the bottom of a weekly, trying to get into a position on that move there. DoorDash. You see what I'm saying? It's kind of mixed bags. Here's your casinos. Not really great here. Stuck inside the month, and you just got garbage. I think the one that's better is probably Caesar, and Caesar's stuck inside there too. All right, it's on the weekly. It just can't get its act together. DraftKings, and then Jenny 662, guys. I've been saying it. I'm in it. Did that happen? 651. That looks real. All right, so Jenny looks like he got just punched. All right, but who knows? Okay, who knows there? All right, I think she's still going higher. I think she gets back up to that 721. I'm looking to get her back to 1375. All right, Jenny. All right, I'm going to leave it at that with those. And then we look at the signals and we look at technology. All right, this is real. I could keep this going real quick here with technology right now. All right, what do we got this morning? I'm sure you guys have checked out all my morning beat and my gapper list. So if you were on my gapper list today, you would have seen SPCX is lower again down. No one's buying shares on SPCX. They're waiting for someone else to buy it. So that's why it's not moving. No, you go. No, you go. Rob used to say that a lot. No, you go. No, you go. All right. Nobody wants to go. But you got a bunch of guys in the room and nobody wants to go. All right. So SpaceX, look at the month. Look at the month. It's red. It's stuck inside. Okay. Tells you everything that's going on there. All right. But what do we got this morning? We got on semiconductor here lower this morning. All right. 91.30 coming back down. That's about $3 and change. Taiwan semi lower this morning. All right, back down to 442. All right, from 451. All right, Cuervo, and it ain't the good kind. Cuervo, 212 down on the month, 212 on the Cuervo. Jose, what has happened to you? All right, 22 back down, 222 on the week. Here, Cuervo. All right, keep an eye on this one. This one's going to set up a little bit there. I kind of like that move to the downside. All right, SanDisk, SNDK, the beast of them all, stuck inside the month. That is a sickening look to me. Give me that 212 month out and take all this crap back out. What do you say? All right, SanDisk. We'll see about that one. And then we got Intel's lower here again. Intel, I tell you again, 111. It's a little higher here, trying to fight back here. It was a shooter down day. 121, but we're lower. We're down to 117 and change. So looks like we're gonna break this today, but see if we can start to break down 111, guys. 111. That's where my number. And Crew V, that one held up a little bit. Crew V, garbage coming back down right now on the overnight. And it's going to be inside day no matter what we look at anyway. And 2-2 down on the month. No hurry here, no hurry here, no hurry here at all. All right. I think Crew V can get lower. I think that's for sure. All right. Micron's lower here this morning. Av goes down $7 or $8 this morning. There's your Micron. Micron's down about about $60. All right, and then what is a Marvel? Marvel's lower here this morning, 237. I do have one caveat at the end of this. All right, what else do we have there? Nvidia, of course, just a complete oinker. Will you please get us to 164 as soon as possible? All right, so we can all move on with our lives. All right. All right. Tesla again. Just can't. Trying to fight back from the knockout that it got the other day. 2-1 inside. It did fight back. It's 418. I don't touch it right now. I ain't touching any of this crap. All right. We'll see about them. Okay, so and a couple more here, right? We got a couple more here we could talk about. We've got AMD lower this morning here. AMD, all right, AMD coming back down from 552 down to 529. AMD breaking to the downside there. Qualcomm, I think Qualcomm is really one of the better ones. Still holding it inside there in the week here, but the shooter down. I mean, this dailies has been coming down pretty good. So you did try to change the narrative here on yesterday. And you're 181, so you're back inside here again. 180, 155. You're going to be taking that day back down on Qualcomm. Excuse me. All right, so tech. Be patient. All right, I think they will still come down a little bit lower. All right, so I'm going to go back to our list here, and let's see what we got here. So we talked about we talked about industrials kind of stalling out. We talked about healthcare. Yeah, I think it's better than what it looks like. 2 up on the day here. XLV did holding that 2-2 month up. Okay, this thing looks pretty good to me. But there's so many stocks that are involved in the group, so keep an eye on that one. I still think healthcare for the month is still the number one performing. For financials, up 10.13%, 4 days into the week, guys. 4 days into the week. Industrials up 4.49, and they have stalled out. All right. Real estate has been fairly decent, man. I gotta say, real estate's hanging in there. Watch that Vanguard and that VNO and that INVH I like, and that EQIX. I think that one's pretty good too. Utilities. Trying, man. And the nuclears are garbage, so that's helping keeping things down right now. I wouldn't be too crazy about that. My favorite of all, XLP. Every time it comes down, I'm nibbling, and that's the way it is. Look at she's popping up this morning again. Thank you, XLP, coming back up to 84.90, closed at 84.50, 84.10, trading 84.90. Guess what? Staples are waking up again. All right, stick with the staples on the pullbacks. Watch on the healthcare on the pullbacks a little bit here. Communications, it's got a kind of a couple of triggers in there that could cause the whole thing to fall apart. And I'm watching that because the satellites aren't even moving anyway. But Siri's great, love that one. All right, so for the year, man, looking at it for the 3-monther here, technology is still in power. All right, up 27% over 3 months. All right, financials up 15% over 3 months. Industrials up 12%. And then we got healthcare sitting there at about a 10%. Boy, I tell you, when I look at these consumer on a 3 month or consumer defensive stocks, those are staples. Okay, over 3 months, they're only up 0.73, or we are going to change the narrative in that. I'll tell you that right now. All right, I got to go. I'll definitely try to get back during the day. Be good. Be good.